Hello, everyone, and welcome to English, acquiring English and discussing some certain topics. I hope you are fine, and I hope this video will be beneficial for you. Okay, shall we go on or continue speaking English on the topic of happiness? Yes, okay, all right, of course. With the uh, companionship of ChatGPT. Yes, from time to time, we will request the help, the advice of ChatGPT. Okay. I hope we will benefit from ChatGPT in a fruitful way. Okay, now happiness too. They say that, people say that, experts say that, or it is said that, there is a chemical process behind happiness. What are those chemicals that cause happiness? As you know, as you can easily guess, that they are dopamine and what was the other? Okay, let's see what it is. Our body produces endorphin. Yeah, endorphin is also a chemical. Okay, endorphins that reduce pain and make us happier indirectly. So endorphins make us happy indirectly. How do those chemicals reduce pain? Endorphins. They reduce pain by stopping the transmission of pain signals. Now, yes, this time I asked ChatGPT to write a paragraph about happiness, of course, a controlled paragraph with the words that I gave it. Okay, you will find these words in the paragraph. Yes, this is the paragraph of ChatGPT. Happiness we view through the eyes of the young and the old is a complex blend of composition of, yes, blend of the chemical processes within our brains. Endorphins reduce pain while dopamine lights up the brain's reward and pleasure centers. So dopamine causes happiness directly. Okay. Leaving us with smiles instead of sullen faces. Coping with, yes, rising above, yes, coping with succeeding in life's challenges requires a positive perspective and engaging in positive activities. Happy people radiate good qualities, and the realms of science, art, jurisprudence, law, legitimacy, ethics, and religion all contribute to the aesthetics of happiness, weaving a tapestry of joy and contentment in our lives. Really, really concise and brief and meaningful. Okay, now dialogue 3. Our brain secretes dopamine that helps control the brain's reward and pleasure centers. Does dopamine enable us just to recognize them or to look for similar rewards and pleasures? Yes, it is our natural size. It is our natural aspect that when we experience a pleasant situation, of course, from that moment on, we also look for the similar situations. Maybe it is the characteristics of all living things, all the animals, maybe. Okay. Yes, what do the images say? The first one says how dopamine controls the brain's reward and pleasure centers. Yes, it controls that center directly. we rise by lifting, yes, we rise by lifting others, and then we feel good. Yes, extremely. I believe this idea. I accept and confirm this idea. We rise by lifting others, by helping the other people. Yes. Okay. So that's the way of feeling good, feeling well. The young usually the young usually equate or associate happiness with power. What else do they identify happiness with? They also identify happiness with adventure, doing exciting things. What do the old usually equate happiness with? Yes, the old usually equate happiness with contentment, peace, tranquility, silence. Okay. Solving business challenges. Okay. Difficult things, but useful and attracting things. Challenges. Okay. The key to solving an unpleasant event is to know how to cope with it, how to deal with it. What's another key to rise above an unpleasant event? Of course, planning and programming a project before feasibility. Yes, feasibility of doing something new. So what's another key to rise above an unpleasant event? An implementation plan is another key to rise above an unpleasant event. Yes, resilience, almost all human good qualities, but especially resilience and adaptability are also keys to rise above an unpleasant event. If you do not have anything specific to do, you worry about many things. When do you tend to think about how good your life is? Yes, we tend to think about how good our life is when we are together with our loved ones. When we do positive things, yes, they all provides us with uh, the beauty of our life. Yes, for example, when we have quiet moments of reflection. Yes, when we have quiet moments of reflection, we tend to think about how good, how beautiful our life is. So we should be like a busy bee. And what does the other image say? It's so good to be home. Yeah, okay. Socializing, development, personal development, personality development starts at home. Okay. Yes, famous saying, let's remember it as well. Charity starts at home. So charity is itself a way of happiness. Happiness is influenced by positive activities. Of course, happiness is influenced by positive activities positively. When we are active, do we experience anxiety or happiness? Of course, it is very clear that when we are active, we experience happiness. We feel that we exist. Have a good eye. Yes, having a good eye is a good aspect of an individual, having a good eye, or it's a good aspect of an individual to have a good eye. If somebody has a good eye for something, they can easily figure out the quality of a product. What else do they notice easily and quickly? So they can easily figure out the value of the beauty of a piece of art, for example. Being dignified and serious differs from being sullen and sulky. Yes, while Being sullen and sulky are disapproval. Being dignified and serious are approval. Yes, they are like, they say again, the experts say that they are like a shield that will protect us from dangers, risks. Okay. Being dignified and serious, yes. What differs from being a workaholic? Of course, workaholic is disapproval, but hardworking, yes. Being hardworking is different from or differs from. Both are really practical. Being hardworking differs from being a workaholic. Topics for group discussion or debate. Yes, topic for group discussion or group debate. If we concentrate on our own topics in such a way that we spend most of our capacity on them, we are always an actioner, not a reactioner, because during this process, during this period, we produce something. At least we try to produce something. Okay, by concentrating, yes. Does an actioner or a reactioner deserve happiness? Of course, an actioner deserves happiness. Action, reaction. Okay. It is easy to be a reactioner, but it is difficult to be an actioner. Challenge, yes, challenging. Being a reactioner is always challenging. Okay, some people may radiate reliance, trustworthiness, courtesy, and modesty. What other good qualities might be radiated from them? Resilience might be radiated from them. Kindness, generosity might be radiated from them. Yes. It's impolite. It is unacceptable to look down on people. Yes, it is rude. It is impolite. It is impolite to look down on people. What's it like to look up to people? Yeah, what's it like to look up to people? It is polite. It is acceptable. It is excellent. It is excellent. It is very good to look up to people because every individual deserves respect. Every individual deserves respect with his or her capacity of being a human being. Being able to do something which is scientifically true can make us happy, of course. How does it affect us to be able to do something beautifully? Yes, from the aspect of art, aesthetics. Of course, it again affects us artistically, emotionally, or aesthetically. Okay, so we cannot think of life without science, art, aesthetics, jurisprudence, law, legitimacy, ethics, and religion. Self-awareness, consistency. Yes, consistency is the key. Yeah, I like very much these words. Consistency, coherence, also reminds me justice, harmony. Yeah, consistency is the key to happiness, is the key to happiness. Being enterprising results in being happy, of course, because it's a positive state. Okay. What does being tactful result in? Of course, being tactful, being diplomatic, being gentle results in happiness as well. Sense of responsibility and consistency, of course, these are also positive qualities. Yes, sense of responsibility also results in happiness. Yes, consistency. If you have consistency, if you pursue consistency, you can be sure that at the end of the day, you will be happy. A butterfly may stand for, may symbolize, okay, doing something beautifully. Yes. What else may stand for doing something beautifully? Of course, a honeybee may stand for doing something beautifully, or a jumping gazelle cub may stand for doing something beautifully. We can achieve happiness, we can succeed happiness, we can attain happiness by maintaining, by sustaining a positive perspective. But how? Yes, but okay, but how? Yes, but how can we achieve a positive perspective? Let's ask it to ChatGPT. Okay. Yes, ChatGPT, how is it possible to acquire and maintain a perspective by means of science, art, aesthetics, jurisprudence, law, legitimacy, ethics, and religion in 30 words? Okay, ChatGPT said this. Through rigorous or meticulous study and contemplation of science, art, aesthetics, jurisprudence, law, legitimacy, ethics, and religion, a person can cultivate, can strike, can find, can attain, can acquire, yes, can constitute, can make up. One can cultivate, strike a balanced and informed perspective that integrates, blends, combines reason by means of science, empathy by means of ethics, and spiritual insight, promoting harmony and understanding. Really, really well. Thank you, ChatGPT. Okay, now this is the end of our presentation today. So in the following video, we are going to speak English about the topic of family life, and family issues. Yes, first about family and family life, then about the family issues, family problems. Okay, yes, stay well and have a good day. See you next video.